What?
No, okay. Okay, so we are Yesterday's Tomorrow, and I am Mike.
And I am Matt. This podcast is about nothing yet, but we're hoping that you guys can change that.
Yeah.
Anyway, our first topic of tonight is the iPhone 5.
Okay, and I'm going to be reading off of a website that I like to go to, ifans.com. You should check it out. It's really good if you're into electronics and stuff. But it's one of the posts on here by Jonathan Kizer. Yeah. And the title is AT&T Rep. Apple said no new iPhone in June or July. An AT&T representative is saying that Apple has told them not to expect a new iPhone in June or July this year. This is obviously different than the past 4 years, as Apple has released an update to their popular smartphone in one of those 2 months. This report lines up with previous rumors and speculation from various technology journalists, all of which have said that their sources say not to expect an iPhone update until later in the summer, and possibly even early fall. The statement is coming by way of a Mac Rumors member who contacted AT&T after his new phone eligibility date was pushed back 5 months. He claims that, among other reasons why the date was pushed back, the AT&T customer service agent stated the following as if it were fact. And this is a quote. Apple has informed us that they do not plan to release the iPhone in June or July, in the June to July timeframe, though there will be a newer version in the future. Unfortunately, we have not been given a release time for the new iPhone. We will release this information on our website when it is available to us. End quote. The next iPhone is rumored to either be a small spec upgrade or a massive design overhaul and a slightly larger screen. Either way, it is almost universally agreed upon that it will not be announced at this year's WWDC. And that's the entire article. So, what do you think, Matt?
I think it's pretty good, actually, because I got my new iPhone January, and my deal's not up for 2 years, so I'm not really looking into buying a new iPhone.
But for all the other people out there, their deal's ending, possibly in June or July, because, 2 years ago they went and got the iPhone that came out in June or July. What are they going to do for the next 2 months?
They're going to have to wait.
Wait. That's your solution to this. Wait.
Yeah.
It's
a phone.
Do you know how hard it is to be phoneless for 2 to 3 months for most people?
They're not phoneless.
They're gonna be using an iPhone that's obsolete.
It's not obsolete. They haven't come out with a new one yet. How is it obsolete?
Totally obsolete. It's run down. Everyone's tired of it. They're like, I need a new one. It's been a year. I expect a new one coming from Apple.
That's what the people that are using the iPhone 3G are saying right now.
Yeah, exactly. 3G, 3GS, iPhone 4, now iPhone 5. The 3G, people are saying that 3G... Will it be called
the iPhone 5, or is it going to be called the iPhone 4S?
4S, no. People were, because that's what it was. It used to be the iPhone 3G, because 3G network was a big thing back then, and then it just became 3GS, I guess. I think it was probably because the S probably stands for spec, because that's all it was. It was just a spec upgrade.
And what did they even do? I know they added a compass to it. That's about it.
Yeah, compass.
Everybody was really pleased with that.
Yeah, they're like, man, I gotta upgrade my iPhone 3G to a 3GS just because of this, man. This compass, great idea.
I use my compass every day when I'm walking to school. I'm like, hey, look at that. I'm going 182 degrees.
Oh, look at that, yeah. I just use my pocket compass. I actually bring in a protractor and use it on my map that I have.
Why would you even do that?
I don't.
I iPhone. Scrub.
Oh, yeah, iPhone, yeah. No, I'm classy. I use the iPod.
Oh, iPod.
Yeah, always
iPod,
classy.
What generation?
The 3G? 2G? I don't know.
I think you have the 2G.
I think you like to argue with me, saying it's the 2G, but really, we're not sure.
Okay, I know I have the iPhone 4.
I know you'd have the iPhone 4 as well, because it's that stupid blocky build that it has.
Yeah, my brick.
the iPhone brick.
What?
I was going somewhere with this. Then you totally threw me off track as usual.
Not my bad.
Definitely your bad.
No.
Yeah. Okay, next topic. Let's just...
Topic already?
Do you want to stay on this topic for a while?
Kind
we
of.
can stay on this. All right, we'll stay on this topic for a while.
What do you think the new tech upgrades will be? Or spec upgrades?
Very A5 processor, probably.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Maybe even dual core processors. That'd be awesome, because then it'd be
awesome.
I don't know. Maybe they'll come out with a new display. Ooh, Retina display. Ooh.
Yeah, the iPhone 4 pretty much already has the best Retina display.
It does look very clear. Like earlier today when I was looking at your screen, I enjoy that because my iPod sucks.
You wouldn't give me my phone back either. Not the topic right now.
Yeah, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah. I mean, I really don't think if it's a small spec upgrade, it's just gonna be like minuscule things, more gigahertz, faster processors, better coverage, stupid stuff. But
I'd say they make more memory.
Yeah, like how much? Like, what do you mean more memory? Like you can have up to 60.
Get rid of 16 gig.
What?
And I say they get rid of the 16 gig, go straight to the 32 gig, and have up to, what would it be, 164?
That'd be awesome. That would be pretty. Oh no, it wouldn't be 164. What are you talking about? What are you smoking? Smoking wacky weed? No, it'd be like 128 gigs.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that's actually right. Let's see. I was just looking at this picture. The next assumption for the iPhone, massive rebuild, reshape, and
is that like extremely thin iPhone?
Yeah, like the bottom looks like it gets to be like 3 millimeters wide, 4 millimeters wide. I feel like it's like the width of the glass times 2. So I feel like you drop this thing, it might break in half.
Yeah, probably. If we're thinking of the same picture.
Yeah. From the next iPhone.
But you said how the screen was looking so good, but I thought it looked terrible.
Oh, what, on the iPhone 4?
No, on the new iPhone, supposedly.
Oh, well, the speculation. I think it's nice how it's a lot. It goes like all the way to the edges. That could be problematic, very problematic.
Because you're going to be touching like random apps that you don't want to be when you're trying to hold it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
if you have fat fingers like I do, you're going to be like,
you're like, oh geez, here we go. I got to open my phone. Oh, not mail. Mail takes forever to open.
Actually, I check my mail every day.
But that could also lead us into another subject. Mail taking forever to open on iPhones, which, Matt, as I understand, you just downloaded a new little tweak from Cydia. Why don't you explain that a little bit?
I cannot even remember. I think it was called Fake Clockup. It tricks your iPhone into speeding up your processor.
Should I read the article for them?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Okay. Tweak review. Fake Clockup. Hold on, we're gonna time out. I'm gonna pause it. Okay, tweak review. Fake Clockup. Fake Clockup is a free tweak available on Cydia by adding the package source found under the installation section of this review. As a fellow iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad user, we all know how slow iOS can be. iOS handles loading very badly and sluggishly. As the hardware gets slightly better each refresh year, it still isn't on par to our fast demanding needs, which might add it might not be a refresh year, it might be a refresh year and a half. As we get used to the operating system that comes pre-installed on every iDevice, we want our content faster. We don't want to wait around for the mail application to load up. Granted, it isn't a very hard operating system to handle, but it is a hassle when your device takes a long time for what you want to load up. Hence, there needs to be a tweak that solves our problems safely. Overclocking is one method used to speed up computer processes. It overextends how much the hardware is allowed to take. As you may have been thinking, it can be harmful to your hardware. However, Novi, the creator of this unique free tweak, shows us a way to overclock without the harmful side effects. Let's see, we're going to read some more. Let's see, about this. Fake Clockup doesn't touch the hardware at all. It simply allows you to adjust the animation speed to your preference. Although this seems useless at first glance, it isn't what it appears to be. If you don't believe me, then simply watch a demo video, which there will be a link to. You will notice this tweak has no effect on games and how long they take to load. This tweak simply speeds up animations, not the actual applications themselves. Okay, installation. So what you're going to do is, setting this tweak up may seem daunting, however, it is quite the opposite. Just follow these simple steps. In Cydia, you're going to go to Manage, and you're going to go to Sources, and you're going to go Add or Edit, and then click Add. What you're going to type in is http://HITORIBLOG.com/apt. That's hitoriblog.com/apt. Then what you're going to do is go to search, found on the bottom menu of Cydia, and search for fake clockup. Then install it, but clicking on the top of the right, wow, that is worded really weirdly. Clicking on the top right button, then confirm the download. Allow it to install and respring or return to Cydia if Cydia tells you to. Go to the settings menu and scroll down to the fake clockup option and click it. The bigger the number, the faster the animation will run. There are options here to go 1.1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 2, 2.5, 3.3, 5.0, and 10. That means it changes how fast, like 10 times faster. Lastly, whenever you set an animation speed, you must respring or else you won't see any change. Simply install SB settings from Cydia or turn off the iPod and turn it back on. Okay, let's see. Usage. They give it a 4-star on installation, saying the author could have easily integrated a respring button so inexperienced users can use it with ease. Usage. I see myself using this for a very long time until iOS has been upgraded to such a state that this tweak is rendered useless. Knowing Apple won't happen for a long time. Although it may seem like using this tweak destroys the iOS experience, it actually does the exact opposite. It makes it seem like iOS is one of the fastest mobile operating systems out there. The usage got 5 stars. Value for money. This tweak comes to you at no cost. You have nothing to lose because this will not damage your device in any way. Just try it out for a minute or two and see how you like it. And then it's rated 5 stars for value for money. Final thoughts. Considering the price, purpose, use, and installation process, I would give this a 4. Although this has nothing to do with the previous stars, I simply thought the author could have done a better job with the UI and could have simply put a respring button instead of just saying the tweak requires a respring. The overall score is a 4.5. And that is the entire review on ifans.com about the tweak review fake clockup. So, Matt, what do you think about it, knowing that you have it and I don't have my iPod currently?
Well, I downloaded it maybe 30 minutes ago, and it seems to be alright, but when I downloaded it, I was at 55%, and now I'm at 44%, so I'm a little bit suspicious, but it says what it's to do. It loads up my mail about 10 times faster. The weather app.
Your battery was at 54 and now it's at
44.
Okay. So it lost 10 battery. That's
yeah.
How
but
long ago happened?
I've been constantly using it, so that could be also.
Yeah, I feel like it might be a big battery killer. It might kill the battery 5 times or 10 times or.
If you put it at maybe like 2%, then maybe it wouldn't kill it as fast. But 10%, yeah, that seems like a battery drainer.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know already having a jailbroken device, it can kill the battery already, just having it jailbroken. And also mine's being old, so the internal battery is not very well. But how's the battery life on the iPhone 4?
iPhone 4, if you continually use it, I think it has up to 6 hours of battery life.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Which is not like non-stop, not turning it off, like constantly, just running it.
Yeah, I know my iPod I have to keep plugged in about for an hour, well, not really an hour, more like half an hour, and I get about a 2-hour usage out of it, 3 hour maybe. But anyway, speaking about tweaks, there has been a recent, what would you call it, Matt? Would you call it a scandal?
I call it as a scandal, but
Inappropriateness?
Yeah. Well, it depends on your topic. Oh, well, not your topic, but your viewpoint of it.
Which I'm going to have to go with many of the people that have or not even had this teacher are going to go with it. Because it is outrageous. That's all I have. I mean, okay, so what it is QCSD, the school district that I'm from, was on Glenn Beck. And this Glenn Beck episode just so happened to be about indoctrination in our schools. And apparently what Glenn is saying, well, this certain individual, this student, says that this Dr. Stevens, that's the teacher, is a bad teacher, apparently, because he jokes around with her. And it's I don't understand why they felt the need to take it to Glenn Beck, because this man, Dr. Stevens, very nice individual. He's probably one of the nicest people you'll meet. And, I mean, he's just a really nice guy. Matt, what do you think?
Well, I didn't personally have him as a teacher. I had Mr. Lutz, who was, yeah. But anyway, I've met him a few times. Pretty funny guy. And, yeah, he doesn't come off as a bad guy to me.
Yeah, I mean, he really is a nice guy. I mean, I gotta let you know, he's different. I really enjoy, I think it's funny. He wears like these corduroy pants to school, and it's pretty funny. And then in the video they're saying how he showed certain movies in class, showing only one point of view. That is crap. I was in that class, and the movies he showed both sides of view. If not, the district would not have let him show the movies, obviously. So one of the things was talking about. Also he wore a shirt that says "Jesus is a liberal." Gotta get that out of the way. I mean, you really shouldn't wear a shirt talking about. That's
pretty much the whole entire.
Yeah, I mean,
thing around this.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't wear a shirt talking about Jesus to school, a public school, actually. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that was kind of wrong of him to wear it, but I mean, I don't think he tried to come off as being like
a douche.
Yeah, a douche. I think he was just trying to be funny.
Yeah,
which it was.
It is.
I would wear that shirt.
Yeah, so would I. I mean, he is a funny individual. You could ask. I know there's plenty of people in our school. Like, I was watching the student that was creating a problem. Her dad has a YouTube, which I'm not gonna link to because I don't want to send him any bad.
Haters.
Yeah, haters in the building. No. Yeah. I don't want to send him any rash, but he goes to school board meetings quite often, and decides to try to run the meeting himself, basically, thinking he can stray from the crowd and not follow the guidelines of a typical board meeting. What do you think?
Yeah, I was watching the video of it, and they said that they would give him 5 minutes, which was every person that was in the board meeting. They would give the parent 5 minutes.
I would thought it said didn't it say the guy was being nice to him and gave him 5 minutes, even though they were only supposed to get 3 minutes each?
Yeah, that's what it was.
And yeah, I mean, what do you think about that?
And the whole video ended up being like 15 minutes. Like,
yeah.
I know there was some editing, but there's probably a good 12 minutes that he actually debated the topic in the board meeting.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it's totally inappropriate to just,
both sides are inappropriate, but you don't need to try and get the guy fired for it.
I know. He's doing
that was their overall goal, was trying to either get him fired or just to have him stop being...
Yeah. And I don't understand how this has been going on for 2 years. Why is she in Health 2? Well, she's a senior.
Right.
And she was in Health 2 this year. Did she
Right.
not take it last year or the year before or something? Do you know what the deal is on that?
I don't know. The father said that it's been going on for 2 years now, even though she had the class this year, and they started going to board meetings, what was it, like 3 months ago?
Yeah.
When they finally started up, and they're trying to prove the point that it's been going on for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's how long Dr. Stevens been working for Quakertown?
No?
No? I have no clue.
Yeah, Dr. Stevens has been working for Quakertown for a long time. He's probably one of the second highest paid in the school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you guys can leave your opinions on that. You guys can obviously tell my opinion. I'm not going to say any more about that.
Just Google it, and you'll find some more facts about it.
You go to topics.com if you're in the Quakertown area. If not, you can just type in the Quakertown into the search bar, or you can go up at the top of the website on the right. There is a thing that says search powered by Bleco. I believe that's what it says. If you type in 18951 or Quakertown, it'll come up with suggested places. I believe that's what it said. And it will show up with Quakertown, PA. You just click on there, and then the link on there will be QCSD on Glenn Beck. And then the first comment, if you scroll down a little bit, says, fast forward to 25 minutes and then listen to this guy speak. What to think of this? And there's a link. Click on that link. Skip to 25 minutes in, and you listen and give us your opinion. Okay. We can, I guess, go to Minecraft/PlayStation. Matt, why don't you take this one over?
Well, as none of you know by now, but you'll soon know, I have a PlayStation, and I've been a little bit angry that PSN has been down for so long. The first weekend that it was shut down or hacked, I got a little chuckle out of it, thinking that a big company like Sony could be hacked. I thought that how funny it was. But after 3 weeks now, I think it is, I've gotten a little bit bored with it. Everybody knows you can hack Sony. Why are you still hacking them? Yeah, that's...
No.
What?
Yeah, when do you think this is all going to end, the whole PlayStation? I know that it was supposed to end. It's supposed to end by the end of this week, before the second attack.
It was rumored that they were ending it yesterday, but that didn't happen. It was supposed to be back on today. That didn't happen. And it's supposed to be back on tomorrow. So I guess third time's the charm. Probably not, though.
Probably not. There's been a lot of speculation that it was the anonymous group, and I, for one, did not believe it was the anonymous group.
I did at first, but now I don't believe it.
And I told you at first that it was not them, and you refused to listen to me, and decided to be obligated to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I, for one, own an Xbox. Have never had any problems with it. I mean...
Yeah, but you're an Xbox fanboy.
I've had Xbox for a year and a half in a month, and I've really never had any problems with it. I mean, it's definitely worth the $10 a month or whatever for Xbox. You can pay $10 a month, $20 for 3 months, or $50 for a whole year. And I've never felt like my security on there has been compromised at all. The credit cards that are on there have not been compromised. I mean, it offers great games like Gears of War, Halo.
Those other ones that you can't think of because those are the only games.
Did you say that Call of Duty takes a big role on Xbox? I'm gonna have to say that actually
it does on PlayStation too.
Yeah, it does also take place.
And I'm pretty sure we have God of War.
You guys do have God of War, and I really love God of War 2. I had a PlayStation 2, and one night me and my friends Matt and Tyler, not the Matt that we're speaking with, but a different friend, Matt, we stayed up and we beat the God of War 2 on PlayStation, and it might have been one of the best single-player games I've played in a long time.
Did you beat it on, what's it called, Titan mode?
No. We started on Titan mode.
You're a scrub.
We got like halfway through, and we were like, wow, this is ridiculous. And then we started up Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, good game.
Definitely a good game. If you guys like playing games, those are two games I really recommend. The whole Resident Evil series, the whole God of War series. If you're on PlayStation for the God of War.
You want another good game? Minecraft.
Minecraft.
$20 for Minecraft. Now it's like 22 because of pounds or whatever.
Yeah, converting from pounds or whatever. Don't did you just say Notch was stupid? Hold on, can we think of it?
I kinda did. I've never met him.
You stupid Notch.
That guy's made like what, $3 million off that game?
Let's see. He's had, I think, over 2 million people purchase the game at $15+.
Right. So
that's a good 30 million.
Yeah. No, your math's off, dude.
15 times 2 million, Matt.
Yeah. You said 30 billion.
I said 30 million.
All right.
Yeah, 30 million, but originally it was just made by Notch. Now he has this whole Mojang business going down. He loves indie games. I mean,
yeah. And if anybody here's into Xcode or any of like that kind of stuff, how many lines of code was it?
That was a joke. It was a numbers reference. If you ever watched the series of Numbers, on the client of the Minecraft, when you open it up, it says Minecraft, and then there's little like floating yellow text. It's like just floating there, and it said there are 4 something lines of code, and it was actually a numbers reference. I thought it was pretty clever because Notch loves numbers apparently.
But he's like Scottish. Or is he? Yeah. Or is he like Swedish?
I think he's Swedish.
Do they get numbers over in Sweden?
I'm. You know what? You're asking
I'm gonna have to Google that.
You should probably Google that.
I'm gonna Google that.
Not now.
No, not now.
But yeah, Minecraft, definitely a fun game.
For the $22 or whatever it is.
Yeah, definitely worth it. There are Notch, the creator of the game, totally says it supports modding. He's actually working on a way to come up with a modding API so that
I thought he was against modding.
No, Notch is totally for it.
Oh.
He's creating an actual in-game GUI, which GUI stands for Graphical User Interface, which is just like a user input area. Mm-hmm. He's coming up with a whole menu just for people that create mods and stuff. And he's just trying to make sure that you can make money off of his ideas. That's just the main idea. I mean, he totally supports it.
Yeah.
That's why, like, if you read the end user license agreement or terms of service or whatever, it says in there he's totally...
Who doesn't read that? Because, you gotta watch South Park. You don't want to become the human Sentai pad. South Park reference right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely, I love that game. I can go hours on end playing that game and not stop. All it is it's a simple sandbox game, and...
my best is probably, I don't know, that one time that we set up the online server, which we're gonna have to do, is,
we'll set up the server.
Yeah, we did like an hour and a half or something. But that was because that stupid fountain.
That you did.
Yeah.
That ruined everything.
I know.
Oh, man. What were you thinking?
Could you imagine of how long that would have taken if I did it and you didn't get on? Because I had like one bucket.
Yeah.
For anybody that plays Minecraft, just imagine I'd say 80 foot or 80 block high water tower.
Meters. It's 1 meter by 1 meter.
80 meter high water tower by about like 16 meters. And I had one bucket, which scoops out 1 block, 1 meter by 1 meter. So, yeah. And then I would have had to dump it, too.
Yeah.
It would have taken me maybe like 3 days by myself.
Yeah, I mean, and then I had to come up with a clever solution to create pools, spots to dump the bucket out at.
Yeah.
I was pretty angry at you for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I laughed.
Yeah, you did.
I let you do all the work.
Yeah, you did. Let's see, we've been going at this for 33 minutes, and a couple of that's gonna have to be cut out for that time in between. So, do you want to end it here? It's a half an hour just for the first one. I mean,
I guess, yeah.
All right. So this has been Yesterday's Tomorrow. I'm Mike.
And I'm Matt.
And we'll be seeing you guys next time. Links will be in the description.
They'll be hearing us, not seeing us.
You know what I mean. Bye.
Bye.
All right.